Before making a trade, make sure you do the research and gather the necessary information to keep you informed. So let's take a look at Aaron Rodgers, for example. We can see his current value is $4.38, while his projected value is $4.02. This means that he's currently playing at a level above his overall season projections. The projection system expects his price to come down as the season goes on. So let's take a look at the buy order column to see if we want to buy Aaron Rodgers at the best available price. That best available price currently is $4.67. That means that another trader is trying to sell 4 shares of Rodgers at that price, which is above both his current value and projected value. So if we think Aaron Rodgers is going to continue to get even better as the season goes on and his values will continue to rise, then this might be a good price to buy at. But at the moment, you'd be paying much more than Rodgers is both currently and projected to be worth. So let's pass on him for now. How about Mike Wallace? We can see he has 4 shares available for purchase at $2.68. His current value in the market is $2.84, while his projection puts him at $2.62. At $2.64, this seems like a good price to pay for his shares. If Wallace ends up playing better than his projections, then his value will go up as the season goes on, and we will have made money. But before I make this deal, I want to take a closer look at Wallace. So let's go into his player page. Here we can see a lot of information. Looking at the value graph of Wallace, we can see that both his current value and his projected value has continued to rise since he was IPO'd on September 29th. Wallace was initially projected at $2.42, and now he's up to $2.62 because he had a better than expected season so far. The blue dots indicate the prices for which shares of Mike Wallace were sold for already. At $2.68, we can see that what we'll pay will be in line with what others have already paid for Wallace. In his game log, we can see how Wallace's performance each game has changed both his current value and his projected value. Wallace's good play over the last few games has meant an increase in value, which is good for his current shareholders. Now all the way at the bottom we can see market data and other transaction data on Mike Wallace. Here we can see the full scope of all the open orders, both to buy and sell shares, as well as already completed trades. The 4 shares at $2.68 is the lowest someone is currently willing to sell for, but there are a few other orders out there as well too. In fact, I could buy up to 16 shares of Mike Wallace at $2.69. But for now, I'll only buy these 4, because this seems like a good deal overall. Now, if I didn't want to buy it at the current offer, I could set my own offer for what I'd be willing to pay. This is the number that's in the prices to sell box. As this shows, a trader is currently willing to buy 1 share at $2.05. If I wanted to have the top open order on the market, I could just adjust the price and set my own offer, just like a negotiation. When I set my open order, it stays open the order pad on the right hand side until someone either matches it or I cancel it. So let's set an open order in hopes that a current shareholder would be willing to sell to me at the price I'd much rather pay. So let's say I'm willing to buy 5 shares at $2.30. This is now the top open order on the market, so it's highlighted in blue both in the order pad and on the trading page. I'll now have to wait and hope that a current shareholder comes along and sells to me at this price. So there you have it, now that you know what it takes to make a trade on StarStreet. Remember, do your research and think of it trading as a negotiation. Only you can determine what is fair price to pay for a stock. Once you decide what you're willing to pay, either start the process of buying the top open order or set a price you're more willing to pay.